Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in for this channel's first YouTube upload. Today I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the yard. It is April 9th, so spring is here and things are starting to grow. I'm going to show you a few areas that are doing good and a few that definitely need some attention this year. So without further ado, here we go. Before I get to my lawn, here's an example of what I started with a few years ago. This is a yard across the street. 0 trees with about 95% weeds and 5% grass. So I started pretty much from scratch. Alright, like I said, it is beginning of spring, so the Bermuda grass is just starting to wake up and turning green. A majority of my yard is Bermuda sod that I laid down over the past 2 years. I found that it holds up a lot better than the fescues in my area. Here's an example of a problem you can get with having very short grass. The heavy spring storms have washed up some grass debris from the power raking I did a couple weeks ago. I'll clean that up with a rake and a broom later. The real mower will also pick up some of it. I'm about to show you the worst part of my yard. It needs the most attention this year. It was the area that was seeded last early fall for Bermuda grass. I believe it is Yukon Bermuda. Had a lot of rain during the winter, real hard rain, and has washed a lot of the soil out, exposing some of the roots and washing away some of the grass. So here's what that looks like. As you can see, a lot of weeds have moved in, and we'll be treating those probably tomorrow. And it is pretty bad. But the good thing about Bermuda is that it will fill in any of the bare spots within probably about a month or so. So hopefully it will do that. This is an area by the road that I've already completed with the flower beds. I've added new mulch, a few perennials, and I've kind of dug down a little bit deeper for the edge to make that a little bit cleaner. And so the mulch will not wash into the yard when we have a heavy rain, which has been a big problem, especially using a reel mower for the front yard. Now the backyard is the only part that isn't Bermuda. I went with tall fescue back there in order to have a little green for my son to play on during the colder months. The fescue has already received an application of Milorganite and some starter fertilizer a couple of weeks ago. Well, that's the yard. Be sure to check back for more videos as I tackle my to-do list and get this yard in shape.